going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
Well, what's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. I've got a good one for you. This guy FAFO'd. I really wish I could say what that meant out loud, but FAFO, defendant. This is what happens when you FAFO. That's all I'm going to say. Just watch. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
And 2903.18b. The court referred this matter to the Lake County Adult Probation Department for a pre-sentence investigation and report, a victim impact statement, as well as a drug and alcohol evaluation. Those reports and evaluations have been completed. A victim impact statement has been submitted. The state is ready to proceed with sentencing. The state would move to dismiss the remaining counts of the indictment, and there are 88 days of jail time credit. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Clapp?
Your Honor, Mr. Grzykowski is requesting that you impose a prison sentence this morning, and he is requesting that you consider 9 months in prison. He indicated in his pre-sentence report, and he has said to me, that he feels horrible about what happened that night. He said that he had been drinking all day. He believes this assault would not have occurred had he not been so intoxicated. He would like to apologize to the victim in this case if he could. He certainly wishes she would forgive him, but he understands that she cannot. Again, he also indicated that he wishes he could take back everything that happened. He felt bad because her son became involved and had to witness things that no son should have to witness. And he's quite upset because of his behavior and what happened that day. He's lost a person that he cared a lot about, his home, his freedom. He also acknowledges that he has abused substances, alcohol, and drugs since he was 18. His abuse of alcohol and drugs has led to criminal behavior. It's part of what plays a part in almost every offense that he has had, and he certainly acknowledges that. He told me it's something that he knows he needs to address during prison and when he gets out of prison if he's going to lead a better life going forward. He's 46 years old, and he wants to kind of obviously put this stuff behind him. As I indicated, he would ask that you impose a 9-month prison sentence.
Thank you. Mr. Grzykowski, what do you want to tell me before I impose sentence?
For the incident I'm here for, like, it got out of hand, and it's true, like, if I could, can I say I'm sorry? I'm sorry. I know. I know. I'm sorry. I know.
And you know it can never be bad.
I know.
It hurts.
I know.
You know how it feels.
Anything else?
Nah.
Ms. Himmelin?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, at this time, the victim would like to make a statement to the court.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
This is really, really traumatizing for me. It's been psychologically traumatizing for me as well. You know, I miss him every single day. I want to be with him so bad. Everybody knows it. But I can't. And I don't want to see him in here like this. But he really, really did deserve to be here and needs to be accountable for his actions and to, get psychiatric help. Because honestly, he just needs to be better to women and loving to women and take attention and affection over any kind of chemical imbalances, which is he admits he was under. And I know for a fact that he would never have done it if he wasn't under this, because I know Brad. He's a good man in his heart and everything. I know. I mean, we have really good connection. He's an artist. He's a credible artist. He's got beautiful talent. If he just puts it to work, when the situation's over with. I would love to see him do better. I really, really appreciate his apology, and I'll love him forever, and God bless him, really.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, as
All right. So we kind of got an idea what this guy's been doing, or at least from the victim standpoint. We heard the charges. As of right now, I want to hear from everybody else, but I just wanted to pause it, take a little break, everyone take a breather. This is a serious accusation. Well, he's pleading guilty, so it's not an accusation anymore. He's pleading to it. So I like to take this moment, tell everyone, take a deep breath, calm down. Because, yeah, it's bad.
As you've heard, the defendant has a history of violence. In this case, he was under the influence of alcohol, but that's no excuse. In a fit of anger, he choked the victim and beat her. And he has a history of attempted felonious assault, as well as other assault and domestic violence. Based on his history, as well as his inability to follow court orders in the past, the state is asking that the court impose a sentence of prison in this case. Thank you.
Thank you. I have reviewed the pre-sentence report and the drug and alcohol evaluation. I've also reviewed the victim impact statement, listened to the victim speak, listened to the defendant speak, and counsel speak. I've considered all the factors and requirements of 29-29-11, 29-29-12, and 29-29-13. And clearly drugs and alcohol have been a part of your life going back to your juvenile years, number of convictions, but the couple of them in particular that I want to point out is there's an attempted felonious assault in 2014. You were before Judge Collins. He placed you on probation in December of 14. There was a probation violation in December of 15 that he continued you on probation, sent you to NeoCap. There's another probation violation in November of 16 due to a positive test for cocaine. He kept you on probation. There was a violation in February of 17, positive for cocaine. And then probation was terminated. You did 30 months in prison, got out April of 18. July of 20, there's a resisting arrest. September of 21, there's an assault in Painesville Municipal Court. March of 23, there's a domestic violence in Painesville Municipal Court. And then 2 months later, less than 2 months later, there's this attempted strangulation. So you, for whatever reason, whether it's drug related or alcohol related or personality disorder related, you appear to be a violent person by your record.
Sounds bad, yes.
Okay. And well, it doesn't sound, I mean, it is bad, okay, because the reality, in this case, when I look at the statements of the victim and her son, and I look at the victim impact statement, it's pretty apparent to me that if her son's not there, she's probably dead. Now, I know you have a different view, okay?
I'm not a killer, sir.
Well,
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not.
well, you're not, and likely,
I'm sorry.
you're likely not a killer because her son was there, okay?
I'm sorry.
Because you start choking her, and the only reason you stop choking her is because she kicks you, and then you start punching her, which is when her son came in.
Yeah, again, I should have thrown out a warning. I did a bad job of trying to warn people when I said, everyone take a breath. Probably shouldn't have said it that way. I apologize. But this is why I love this judge. He is so good at putting people in their place. And we kind of slow rolled it a little bit. He generally starts a little slow. Sometimes he will throw in snarky comments at the beginning, but he kind of slow rolls it till the end, gets everything on the record he wants to. And then at the end, when he actually sentences the defendants, that's when the good lines come out. And this is no exception. So, all right, let's keep going. Buckle down. We're almost through the bad stuff.
And got you off of her. That's the only, as I read it, that's the only reason she's alive. Now, it's very telling to me as I read through all this information. Your statement as you were interviewed by Ms. Crook. You say the victim began fighting, and you guess that you got her mad because she gave you a mean look, and then she kicked you. So apparently apparently she started it. So you retaliated by putting your hands on her, and then her son came in the room and got you off of her. And apparently he held up a knife to get you to back off. Now, what you say in here is that what the victim and her son told police was bullshit. That's your words. And that you are pissed off that you're in jail, but take responsibility for what happened. So this tells me a lot of that statement. Those statements tell me a lot about you. Okay, your problem is all you care about is you.
No,
And all you try to do throughout your history of violence is to exert control over people. And you attempted to exert control over the victim in this case, because that's what you like to do. And you can make all the face and roll your eyes as much as you want. I mean, that's what I see. Now, do you want to say something?
the fact is, she did kick me first,
Okay,
and that did happen, and I ain't gonna lie about that.
okay.
The problem is, while I'm here, and I accept it, is for the way I retaliated, yeah, I'm wrong. I'm definitely wrong.
Well, I don't believe that,
I'm wrong.
I don't believe that
I'm
she
admitting it.
kicked you first, okay? I don't believe that.
Oh,
Okay.
well, yeah, I'm a liar.
Well, you can call yourself whatever you want.
I'm not
okay?
lying.
I don't believe you.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
Why would I lie?
Yeah, I don't
To
know.
make myself
Why
look
does
a little bit better?
anybody lie to me?
I'm not trying to make myself look any better. I accept the fact that I am wrong for what
No,
I did.
I don't know what you accepting that you're wrong
I know
really means, because you have no interest in doing anything except getting out as soon as possible without any hooks in you. You don't want to be on probation. You certainly don't want to be on probation. I mean,
I was
NeoCap come to interview you, you wouldn't even see him.
NeoCap was, I didn't want to, I just didn't want to do NeoCap.
I know.
All right. Yeah. You can see the frustration. The guy's taking no accountability. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if he started the fight, if he was reacting. But he's the one in jail. And he's the one who's making the plea deal. That's what you got to remember. He's in this position, not whoever he started this fight with. But it gets more interesting, and you're about to hear this guy go from tough guy to a big whiny guy right at the end. We still have 2 or 3 minutes left, but he's going to whine You're gonna hear it here real shortly.
If it was anything else, I would have.
What you want to do is get out as soon as possible
But-
and be free of anybody controlling you, because you like to control people. That's your
I
game.
don't want to just get in trouble again by somebody. If somebody could just make an excuse and I get in trouble.
Right. And people have been making excuses about you for apparently a quarter of a century, okay? Because you've been getting in trouble, and it's everybody else's fault. So I have, as I said, reviewed everything, considered all the applicable statutes, and obviously you're not amenable to community control. You've demonstrated that throughout your life of crime and your life of violence within that life of crime. So I'm going to sentence you to 18 months in prison with credit for 88 days.
The
Now,
whole
when you
time?
get out,
The whole time.
you might be placed on post-release control for up to 2 years under the parole authority. If you are placed on post-release control and you violate any conditions, they could send you back to prison for up to 9 months for each violation, up to 1/2 of my sentence. If your violation is a new felony, you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for that violation, the maximum of which would be the greater of 12 months or the time left under post-release control. Now, you can appeal this sentence to the Court of Appeals if you like. You have to do that within 30 days because I gave you the maximum sentence.
Why would you give me the
And
max?
if you do want to appeal, then you have a right to have a notice of appeal filed on your behalf. And if you can't afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you. The remaining counts are dismissed and the costs are assessed. Is there anything else, Ms. Himmeline?
Bond, Your Honor?
It's released. Anything else, Ms. Clapp?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we're adjourned.
All right. Yep. Again, this is why I say FAFO. You have 25 years of experience with dealing with the court system for these same similar actions, and you wonder why you get the max sentence. You're lucky you only got 18 months. Stop whining. You did this. Or you put yourself in a position where this happened to you. Either way, you should know better by now. You're not trying to help yourself. Again, I love this judge. He is a no BS judge. Thank you, Team Skeptic, for introducing this judge to my world. I'm out. You guys all have a great night. I will see you in a few hours when I go live. All right. Till next time. Bye.